Hello, hello. Welcome back to Sable. Let's go explore. Let's have some fun. The first thing on my mind is last time when we were in the whale, we spotted, oh, I see it there in the distance, one of the alien artifact places. And we never went there, so here we are now. That's a wild jump. It just looks like 4 rings again, about the same as before. Yep, there it goes. I'm pretty close to finishing Heart of the Storm at this point, but I wanted to still do something a bit easier today. And just practice voice again. One more artifact, same as the others. This is actually north of the whale. So I wanted to go south. I guess I'll see if there's anything else of interest in the distance here. Not really. Okay, now let's head on south of the whale. See what's around. We have the edge of the world over here. Nothing too fancy this game does, just a high cliffs, and there's some smoke over there. Looks like maybe a settlement. No, this is some kind of natural smoke. Or no, there's a settlement here too. Some kind of whale, Carib's Hold, Shadow of Neve, Crystal Plateau. This is probably one of those places. Seven Sisters Station. Okay, it's somewhere else entirely. But this is somewhere I have a quest for. Crystal Butterfly. These butterflies lay eggs in clusters of crystals. They seem to draw energy from the crystalline forms. Other butterflies struggle in the same conditions. How strange. Well, more bugs to collect. That was not an interaction thing, that's just a ball of light. You look like a mechanic. What's up? Machinist. I am Sable. Machinist Zara. Okay, talk to the innkeeper for glowworms. Machinist badge stuff. I have not been to the Crystal Plateau. 3 lightning crystals for a badge, okay. Dangerous job. Speak to Tota first. Okay. Do you have anything else? No, just bike customization. These butterflies are easy to harvest, at least. Some of these crystals were placed a little bit clumsily, it seems. Courier. Any fumes, humidity, heavy bag. You don't have a hover bike? You should get one. With how many there are around, it's Fairly strange to see a courier without a hover bike. What is... This is the... another one of these. No, I still don't have anything else for that. And another little inn here. Happy. A cave far to the south with lots of glowworms. Use the rocks. Get the rocks wet and they smoke. Okay. And... do you know where Lahore is? She's in Ekria, because she went back there already. Slicer beetle poo. Some what? Fertilizer. I mean, usually poo just comes out if you wait around or... hey... oh, whatever. Jump on their back. Get them to stand still and jump on their backs. How very strange. Underneath Carib's hold. Okay, more stuff to do when I wander into wherever it is. Oh, hello. You're not a butterfly. But I'll take another egg. I guess the inns are all beetle themed for some reason. I want to know how that happened. How did that become a thing in their culture? Was it just someone who really liked bugs going around and setting up a chain of inns, or becoming associated with inns somehow? I am curious about this crystal plateau and the crystal harvesting, so let's go that way. Or no. Wait, there's the cartographer balloon I see off in the distance. That is the priority. Whoa. Floating, some kind of floating structure here? Okay, I think it's up here. Nice music. This looks like a precursor alien place. It's often understated, but this game does have some nice music. Actual moving platforms. Large-scale moving platforms. Hello. Cartographer Charifa. I have come a long way. The Black Sea, Akoa. Oh, I don't have money. I spent it all on clothes. Cartographer bike engine. Cartographers don't tend to use hover bikes. The technology used in this novel and impractical design is somewhat unusual. I'm curious. I don't need another badge. I just presumed they wouldn't keep selling them once I had 3, but I guess they do. Well, what else is nearby? Do you know stuff? Seven Sisters, Glowworm Cave, Crystal Plateau. Just the stuff I know. Oh, there's a chum there. Red Sea Wash. Yeah, whatever. Oh, hey. There is a chest here. Oh, now I have money. I was gonna go teleport and sell some scrap, but I can do this and I can just teleport back up now. Oh, it didn't teleport me back up to the top. Oh well. Will only take a moment to climb back up. The grabbing onto ledges is somewhat janky on these moving platforms, but it seems to work well enough. Oh, there's another box here. Ooh, clothing or... oh, even more money. Okay. What is that? Is that the... I don't know. There's another... I think that's another ship. And then we have some odds and ends, and... that's the plateau. Well, for now... are there any more? There's another chum down there. Are there any more chests or anything? I don't see any more chests. Let's check this place out. Are these little plants anything I can interact with? No. They look like they have some kind of fruit or maybe flower buds. Hello. Carib's Hold. Okay, so this is the place with those other bugs, I think. The strange statue. More of this... because it's possible that some of these old ruins I've been seeing are from the precursors or the other mystery people rather than built by humans. Some of these large-scale things, because it's like you have... there's been at least two distinct sort of ruins here with... you had people... you had the wrecked ships from the whale and such that people abandoned, and then you have various other settlements that have also been abandoned. And at first I just presumed those other settlements were built by humans, but it's possible these were all alien things? Like, the thing that was making me wonder is because on one hand you have stuff like the wind station that's fairly ordinary seeming. It's just like they're the kind of construction that absolutely would be made by humans. And then you have stuff like this, which, I mean, could also be made by humans, but it's more... oh, hi, chum. More extravagant compared to how we see people living often in tents and stuff. And then you have stuff like this that's just outright magical. And I'd been presuming at first that this more magical looking stuff was the aliens, and then... but with something like this is kind of in between. It's harder to say for sure. Here we go. And deeper inside we have water. We have lily pads. Are they lily pads I can stand on? Nope. They are not magically strong lily pads. They are just ordinary lily pads. So here's another pretty large bit of water. We have Are those the bugs I have to go after? First, I want to grab the chum. Well, I can climb on them and they're getting annoyed. More like... Aha! Okay, that's enough for the quest. Okay. Here you go. I don't want to keep this in my inventory, so... Yeah, it was pretty fun. Beetle badge. It's not even an innkeeper badge or something. Okay. So now... Still want to head south from here. And there should be another Saren ship around here. Here we go. Should not take long to explore another one of these along the way. One more jump. Now as for the entrance, okay, I can just go in here. There was something on the other side that I would not be able to get to so easily. But I do intend to check that out as well. Oh, that's just opened here. Yeah, this is the hole on the other side. I could have potentially gotten here from gliding over there maybe, but I can just walk in on this side. There's a whole big indoor room and there's another path on the side. I'll check out this room first. Shadow of Neve. Where are power sources? There's scrap. I do still need a bunch of money to buy everything I've seen, so don't wanna overlook any of that. Now what's with these? Yeah, it's some kind of... Okay, that opens the door, but I need to get both of these up somehow. What do you do? Can I climb this? No. Maybe I do have to go around the outside of the ship to get in and get to the higher spots. Oh. Hello. Almost missed you there. One more chum over there. So this time I do have to get up on top of the things. Yeah, this just leads back here. Okay. Mystery locked door. This leads on top of the ship, looks like. For all that the movement mechanics are pretty simple, they get a lot of mileage out of different ways of reusing these same like large designs for these ships and things. Each ship has felt entirely fresh. Is there anything else up top aside from that chum? No, there doesn't appear to be anything else up here. This is just a path to get to this chum. What's up in that door? And how do I get up there? And why would I get up there? It's not a door that just pushes things over there. Like, I guess that lets me access that side from here, but I don't know. Or, oh no, just need that pushed out in order to stop here. Okay. So I solved that puzzle completely on accident before realizing it was a puzzle. And I might have been a bit confused if I hadn't done... Like, if I had taken that out at a time when that was in instead of out, I might not have even thought that I could leave it stuck out like that. So that was fortunate how that worked out. And then I just need to get this back on the other side so I can open the door. There's still this other mystery door, but having two ships where I spotted another strange door that doesn't open does make me wonder that I might have reason to come back at some point with those doors open. Another clearance level or something. But for now, it's been a little while since I've talked to Saren. So, what's new? Catastrophic failure in reactors 1 through 5. Divert auxiliary power to the landers. So the storm thing just wrecked the ship's reactors. And they had to take a rough landing. Yeah, that's still, like, not really anything surprising. It's kind of just the minimum of, yep, the ship crashed on the planet. What do you know? I definitely have issues with the writing of this game. Mostly just that it's a bit too basic and normal and not coherent or interesting enough. But and the mechanics are simple too, but the environment design and just getting to navigate and explore these places is real good. Okay, so now further south to the Crystal Plateau. That looks promising. They mentioned storms there, so that must be the place. I guess my issue with the... Like I said, I have issues with the story, but the environmental design is good. It's more like the... Part of the environmental design is good, because the environment should be doing more to tell a story, and it isn't always. And sometimes that's more evident in places like the city, where I mean, you'd expect to see some agriculture or something. But... And then there's places like Bridge of the Betrayed where it's just some mysterious thing, and there's no comment on, like, what sort of structure or why, and I just want to know more. But it's like they are visually interesting and fun to explore, so that side of the environmental design is spot on. Hello. You are weird. Are you the alien precursors? Or... Hakoan Merchant Craftsman. Lightning crystal. So these clothes might actually do something because it says they're rubberized. I came here years ago. The plateau. It calls to be studied. Huh. This is... very strange. So this one can speak well. At least speak our language well. Presumably they all can speak their own language as well. Machinist? I'm considering it. You built this place. It was made to draw lightning storms away from the rest of Hakoa and concentrate them on that peak. How intriguing. Turned a bane into a boon and a boon into a culture. The big robots. I guess I can see something up there. They used to harvest the lightning crystals and now they don't. Huh. They just all stopped. And they don't know why, but... How do I repair the robots? Wait for lightning to strike one of the obelisks, and then climb up on the obelisk and break them off before they shatter. Okay, this is interesting. This place is real interesting, and it has a bit of the world building stuff that's been lacking in other places. A little bit of history of, like, how this place came to be, how it's changed. And I do want to... I don't know if this actually has a mechanical effect, but this seems pretty appropriate wear for this. Nice sounds. Not quite a bell, but something like it. I guess that's why these statues have the weathering, is to let you know when you can climb on them. when you're looking at them up close like this. It's a bit more functional here and less decorative compared to the other statues at Bridge of the Betrayed. And if this is, like, not a statue, they mentioned robots, and that the robots all stopped at some time, so those statues at Bridge of the Betrayed, were those robots too? Were they actually fighting at some point, and then maybe stopped at the same time as all of this? Maybe even stopped because of this? Suddenly, this is some real intriguing stuff. This is some nice music. Yeah. I guess there's not anything up on this robot, just... But yeah, I like this music. It's very... It's a little different. It's mysterious and such. I guess this is the path up on this leg. Crystal Plateau. Okay, so if they built this, then this is definitely the alien Hakoan construction. Except that these doors are human-sized, so maybe it's not them, or maybe there were... I don't know. If this is meant to be the alien construction, why are the doors human-sized? Cannot climb on that. Nothing atop this one. There is a chum up over there. I think the lightning stopped for a bit. Well, I can go over here now. I can go after this chum while I wait for lightning to return or something. Hey, jumping it. That looks like the highest prize here, at least. Okay, there goes the crystals shattering again. Presume that one's gonna shatter before I could get over there. So I need to be kinda close to one of these. From here I have a real good chance of getting those two. Just have to wait for lightning to start up again. Oh, there it goes. Any more here? No. Can I get over to that one before it's gone? Can I get up to that one at all from here? No and no. Okay, so I just have to get back up on a statue. There we go. All done. That's 3 crystals. This was fun. This was a nice place to come see. There is this other little red spot on the map I want to check out, so Oh, it's another of these, isn't it? I see that ring there. Or I saw it. It's out of view again. But here it is again, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, one more of these. One more Hikaric. One more Hikaric ring artifact, same as the others. Okay, and now back to Seven Sisters Station. Where is the mechanic? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Zara. I have crystals. That was fun. You like my outfit? My camera's being weird, but ah. Hey, build and bike parts. Make something big, fast, and electric. Okay, so you have lightning bike. Yeah, here's the cool engine. Oh, I want to buy this, but I have no money. Hakoan Hikaric traditions. So the Hakoan and the Hikaric are the same. So those Hikaric artifacts are the Hakoan people. Whichever. I don't know what the difference between those two names are, but they're apparently the same. Is that enough scrap? I think that might be enough scrap that I can actually get that bike. Hello, Alton. Not enough. It was only half as much as I was thinking, so... Alton. What? Alton? Oh, his name was misspelled there. Well, not enough to buy the whole thing yet, but I can get part of it. And how does this compare? This is the same. It's kind of a silly mismatch, but this is pretty cool. This is like... I don't know, I equipped the Scrapper bike engine, and now it's showing that the Scrapper bike engine is worse than the Scrapper bike engine. There's something buggy in this display here. But to end off this episode, we got more badges. So it's time to get some masks. So the cutscene is the same every time, but I have 2 new masks now. Scrapper mask actually goes with this outfit pretty well. And the machinist's mask, kind of. Bit strange, I don't know. This one is horns. Horns are nice. I like the horns. But yeah, this was a lot of fun exploring these places, finding out more stuff about the world this time, actually, where I least expected it. Some very, very interesting stuff here. And there's still, I think this is where the cave is with the glowworms and stuff. So there's a bit more to do in this area, but that's for next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.